This video is a continuation of previous video of segment grouping. So I forgot to tell the thumb rule, so I'm adding more details over here. So if we go back to our segmentation grouping, one thumb rule which I want to say everyone is like it would be very easy to score marks and certification if there is a possibility of same segments getting repeated, then it's improper segment. So you cannot find this definition even in Google. It's a very simple thumb rule. If there is a possibility of two segments getting repeated, then it's improper segment. So we'll go back to our examples. You can see over here, is there a possibility of two segments getting repeated? Segment one should be at least once. Okay, so it already came. We'll remove all this. So it already came. So I want to bold it. So segment two, at least once because it doesn't have any bracket. So even I'll bold this. Again, segment one is optional. It can repeat or not, but there is something. There's a pattern of PID EVN everywhere. So it is proper segmentation. Over here you can see same segment one, it is repeated once. You can see it is repeated once, but over here again it is a segment one. Even if though it is repeated or not, there is a possibility of this two PIDs getting back to back, like PID here and PID here. There is a possibility. So you can say it as improper segmentation. Similarly, when you come over here, segment one, it is not being repeated. We don't care about it. Okay, as it is 0 or 1. Now over here you can see segment 2 and segment 1. So there is no back-to-back segment 1 and segment 1 over here. For first thing is like you just understand the pattern. Whether there is a segment 1 and segment 1 again, no. Okay. Whether there is a scope of this segment 1 being repeated again, no. For example, if there were a square brackets over here for the segment 2, means it can be optional. Segment 1 can be repeated. So that would be improper segment. Here in this case, there is no chance of two segments being repeated like back to back. So it is proper segmentation. Now again, in this case, you can see there is segment 1. Think that this is being used at least once. Again, there is segment 2. This is optional. So if we remove this optional, automatically again the segment 1 comes. Means segment 1 here and segment 1 here can repeat again. Means this is improper segment. That is the thumb rule to identify and score marks in exam. You don't need to write all these things. The right side which I have written. These are all like imaginary purpose. But the thumb rule is like if two same segments getting repeated, that's an improper segmentation.